Okay, continuing on with Larry. Oh no. Okay, so pressing's going to be a little difficult here. So I really have to be careful what he says. So that night he was out on Bone Lake. I was looking for something and I found it. We know what he was looking for already personally, so I don't need to really get into that. So I quietly stepped. Okay. I heard this bang. And I was about. So after the single gunshot, see that's wrong because when we look at no, not that. I have something that says there was two gunshots, don't I? Or do I have anything that says there's two gunshots? Maybe this? Okay, he was only shot once. Uh, did this take a picture of like two gunshots? Because they've been talking about two gunshots the entire time. Maybe I'll press. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? Huh. It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay, so there is something about the one gunshot. That's the contradiction. I thought I had something. I heard two gunshots. Okay, two gunshots. Anything else? Oh, anything on the gun? Fired fired three times. Oh no, do I present the gun? Or what is this position? I heard two gunshots, like, two sounds like gunshots just after midnight. I'll present this, I suppose. Well, wait a second, Larry. Well, what? You only heard one bang. You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified that yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure. How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. On my headphones? What? Order, order. And stop that booing, you one guy in the back. Asshole. Mr. Butts. You were listening, to a radio on earphones. Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue with the testimony? Oh, no. Oh no, I don't know if I want to continue with Larry. I have to continue though. I just don't want to continue with Larry. Is there anybody else I could get? Can I like replace Larry? Continue. Your Honor? Please allow this witness to continue his testimony. Bah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know what he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include any details like your radio. Right. Leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. What Larry heard. Testimony. It's lonely, being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it, real booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio? At a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word that this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Sure enough, it is difficult to believe that this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness says he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Yeah, I don't like it either. Okay, well, still, pressing on him is probably risky. Slowly. Let's see, I'm lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why there's listening to an all-request show on the radio. Okay. Listening to it. No moving loud like. Okay. But then I'm sure I heard the gunshot. What was the DJ saying? Huh. I guess I'll find out. What was the DJ saying? What did he say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Vaughn, Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. Oh boy. Do we care? I really don't care about... I really don't. Oh no. I'll just... I care. Probably. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Oh, well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Buds, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when, she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. That changed absolutely nothing. Wait a minute. So, just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. But Christmas starts at 12, right? The gunshot, the death was at 12:20 when the gunshots were heard from other people, right? After midnight. And this was this on... No, this was the Christmas Eve. So she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. Taken, oh, here we go. Taken automatically on 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. 25th is Christmas. So it was taken on Christmas, but the radio host said, hey, it's almost Christmas. Do I want to press or I'll present, I guess. Oh, this is risky. Go for it. I hope I'm not overthinking again. I do that a lot. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scared, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means that it wasn't Christmas. Yes, that's what I was saying. Thank you, Phoenix, for backing me up here. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of the fact. Let's see what time it was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25, 00:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses misheard gunshots right after midnight. However, the witness says that he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard a gunshot before midnight? Oh, oh, God. This is just, do I believe in Larry? Do I have anything that can back me up? Wait, shows an empty lake taken automatically at 12:24 at 11:50 p.m. I was looking through. Okay, maybe this is what Larry heard? Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go with Larry. You know, Larry, you're right. Hopefully. Please be right, Larry. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard gunshots before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Well, this is all I have. But it's 11:50. It is before midnight. Let's go. Let's try it. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lana Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to a loud noise. Aha. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were two sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. Is that where the third bullet shot from, the gun came from? Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the courtroom evidence if you have any. So, I can present the gun. and say it has 3 shots, because it said 3 shots on the pistol. Do I have anything else I could present with that's more solid evidence? Oh boy. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, maybe, this is the only thing I have. Yeah, fired 3 times. Okay. Let's go with it. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified it yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When? When was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on the night, what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course, I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten the guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if there's anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? So basically she's gonna be quiet for the rest of the case and not help. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Oh boy. So, I'm trying to... maybe I know what Phoenix is thinking? I hope we're thinking of the same thing? Possibly? I'll find out, I guess. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? This. So, you finally realized the truth. There could be no other murderer here other than Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15 minutes, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who this is sitting on the boat. Oh, God. Oh, so we're saying that the murder, there was a murder other than Edgeworth. So the murderer killed Hammond. So if we're connecting this to the Steel Samurai case, which is what Phoenix is trying to do, they're trying to pin the murder, like they were trying to pin the murder on Will Hammers, or Will Powers. Yes, Will Powers. So the only people, so Hammond would be dead at this point because Hammond died 25 minutes before. So Hammond couldn't be on the boat, and so that just leaves Edgeworth in the murder, which is what I'm gonna go with because that's what makes the most sense. So Edgeworth. But there's only one body found, so would have Edgeworth killed? Yeah, it couldn't have been Hammond then. I have to keep a consistent story at least if I'm going to be with Phoenix guessing this. So, Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. Before I continue on with this, I'm gonna pause.